So if you're just getting started out with cryptocurrency and you want to learn how to make a passive income, this video is your beginner-friendly guide on how to do that in 2021. Make sure to watch this video all the way to the end though, because I know that there are going to be some tips and tricks that you might have missed out on in any research that you've already done. But before we get started, make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button if you learned anything new in this video, which I hope that you did. Now, let's jump right into the video. One of my all-time favorite platforms to use when investing into cryptocurrencies is Coinbase, and that is the platform that we are on right now. There are so many platforms out there that are just completely flat out confusing, especially to beginners, because you've sometimes got no idea what you're looking at, no idea where you should be going, no idea what you should be doing, and it is just a mess. Coinbase is the simplest platform I have ever seen, and it has a number of features that really help you with investing your money better. So, for example, right here now I'm on the dashboard and you can see all of the different cryptocurrencies that we've got here. It's not all of them, but it is a handful of them. If we just click on a random one, so for example, if we click on Bitcoin, if it will load for me, there we go. Right, so we can see Bitcoin is at £34,000, which is completely ridiculous considering where it began. But we're going to scroll down to the market stats. So, these market stats are really going to help you to understand how to invest your money better. So, in Bitcoin, we can see that 69% of people are buying Bitcoin right now. That means the top buyers are getting into Bitcoin right now, and only 31% are selling. It also tells me that the typical hold time for Bitcoin is 84 days. So straight off the bat, I can see the top buyers are getting into Bitcoin right now. They might hold it for around 84 days before selling or transferring to another cryptocurrency. It also tells me that it is the number one cryptocurrency people are investing in right now. So clearly this has given me some really good information about Bitcoin and whether or not I should buy it, which you should. Please do. But right now, what we're going to do is we are going to jump right into making money for free using Coinbase. And it is so simple. I'm going to show you right now. If we come over to this little taskbar thing, we can see that it says earn and learn. So what we can see here is that you can make $10 worth of Bitcoin for free just by inviting your friends, your family, or somebody that you know that loves crypto. And basically all you need to do is generate your link, which you can do right here. You can send it over to somebody who is going to be using Coinbase. They'll sign up, deposit $100, and you will both get $10 worth of Bitcoin completely for free. And you can use that to sell. You can use that to transfer into another type of cryptocurrency. It is completely up to you. So that is the simplest way that you can earn a quick $10. There are other ways that you can do that though. So if we scroll down, we can see that there are lots of different lessons to do with cryptocurrencies. And basically, you can earn money just by doing these lessons. So right here, you can see that I've pretty much done all of them. It says here, I've earned $3, I've earned another $3, I've earned $4, I've earned $3. So I have done all of them. And basically, all you need to do is click on each of these boxes and you will get a pop-up with a lesson. So you can see that this is lesson 1 and you can read about it, you can listen to the video that they've got here, but basically you're going to take this lesson, which will take you no longer than 5 or 10 minutes to read and understand, and then you are going to do a quiz, which I can't show you because I've already done it. But it is a quick quiz. It is one question, and if you get that question correct, you can earn between $1 and $10 from that specific cryptocurrency. So for example, if I did a quiz with Fetch AI and I got one of the questions correct, I would earn $1 in Fetch. And I can sell that, or I can transfer that to a different cryptocurrency if I wanted to. And you can see that you can earn quite a lot by answering a couple of questions. You can earn $9 right here. You can earn $10 right here per question. It is a really, really simple way that's only going to take you 5 or 10 minutes per lesson that you're going to make some easy money. The other thing that I want to talk about is the earning yield. So on Coinbase, there are 4 different types of cryptocurrency where if you invest in them, you can make more money just by holding it. So if we come over to the example of DAI, we can see that you could earn a 2% APY or annual percentage yield just by holding your money in DAI. If we came over to another example, so for example, there's Cosmo, which we can see right here. You can earn 5% interest with Cosmo. So if you deposited only $100 a year into Cosmo, at the end of the year you would have about $105. This might not sound like a lot, but obviously the sum will increase with the more money that you're able to put in every month or every week, whatever it might be. And this is where recurring deposits is going to come into the picture. But we're going to talk about that a little bit later. What I really want to mention quickly first is to really do your research before you invest in a company like Cosmos or DAI, or the other ones that you can earn interest on are Tezos. Yeah, so Tezos right here, you can see you can earn a 4.63% increase, and also USD coin as well, which actually is not tradable in my region because I'm in the UK, but I think it's 0.15% APY on that. I think that's correct. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that it is correct. But yeah, as I was saying, you really want to do your research before you invest into a company. You can have a look into the company and understand a little bit more about what they are doing. So you can come down here to resources and you can click on white paper, and that is going to give you all the information that you could possibly find on this company. Now, I'm not expecting you to read through pages and pages and pages of this white paper, but it is a really great place to start if you want to learn a little bit more about the company that you're going to be investing in. The other thing that you're going to want to do is technical analysis. And so if we scroll up, maybe let's not use the example of USD, let's use Tezos as an example. If I could spell it, yeah, there we go. There we go. So yeah, let's use Tezos as an example for our technical analysis. This is something that you're going to get used to the more that you begin investing. I promise it does just take a little bit of practice. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to look at the graph and you're going to see maybe where it was at its all-time high, where it was at its all-time low, maybe the point that it's at now, which is $3.74. I don't know why I just said $3.74. That makes no sense. I meant £3.74. Yeah, that was correct. And we can kind of compare it. When have we seen it at $3.75? I don't know, I'm struggling to say pence. $3.74 actually. And we can see roughly around the 31st of August actually, which was yesterday. Only yesterday. So we can see after that point it did increase. So it might be a really good entry point. Here it was at $3.83 and it rose. Here $3.86 again and it rose. We can see that here at $3.74 it might be a really good entry point for us to get into Tezos and watch it increase. So instead of just looking at the yield that you might earn from it, it is really important to have a look at the graph as well and understand when is going to be a good time for you to buy a certain cryptocurrency. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to jump right back into the idea of that recurring deposit, which we touched upon earlier. And basically Coinbase allows you to deposit a certain amount of money, either on a one-time purchase. You can do it daily, weekly, the 1st and the 15th of every month. You can do it monthly. It is completely up to you what you decide to do. But this is a great way to just take the pressure off yourself. I think a lot of people get into that bad habit of sitting on their computers, looking at graphs, looking at when's the best time to invest, when's a bad time to invest, how much money they should invest, and it all gets a little bit stressful doing that. So it's just a really good idea to take that pressure off yourself and say, you know what, on the 1st of every month, I'm going to invest $100. And obviously it's up to you how much you want to put in. If you can only put in 10% of your earnings every month, that's fine. Start with what you're comfortable with and then build it up from there. But one thing I really, really want people to stay clear of, especially if you're a beginner, is taking money that's not yours. So for example, this is much more common than you think. People will go to a bank and take out loans hoping that they're going to invest it into stocks or into cryptocurrencies and make more money from it. Now, the rewards that you get from this, it can be very good. However, the risks are substantial. And you are gambling at this point with money that isn't yours. You know, even experts, it is a huge risk. So please do not get into the habit or think that you're going to go to the bank and get out a loan to help you invest, because it is going to be a huge risk. And if that risk goes completely bad, you're in a worse off position than you were before. So please only invest money that you have and money that you're comfortable with, money that you're not going to miss, money that's not going to put you in any debt. If you can only invest £10 a week, that is completely up to you. That is fine. And you can build that up over time as you get more comfortable. So, big question. What coins am I going to recommend you to buy as a beginner? Let's jump right back into the dashboard and have a look at the watch list. So, of course, Bitcoin as the number one thing that people are buying, it is going to be my recommendation to you. There are so many people out there that are saying it is too late to buy Bitcoin. But honestly, this is something that people have always said. People said that about Bitcoin when it hit $100. People said that about Bitcoin when it hit 200, when it hit 500, when it hit 1,000, when it hit 20,000. It is at 34,000. And people are still going to say it is too high. You know, in 2 years, in 3 years, in 10 years, it is going to be much higher than 34,000. If you look at the graph even, you can see that, let's have a look at the yearly graph. At the beginning of the year, it was at £10,000. That is ridiculous. On the 5th of November, 2020, it was at £10,000. You know, in September, it was £7,000. And look at it now, £34,000. It is never too late to get yourself involved in crypto, so please do not listen to that mindset. Ignore my portfolio balance. I know that it's really low, and I know that this graph looks strange. It's because I kept taking money out and putting money in, and I was getting myself familiarized with the idea of Coinbase for a little while. But yeah, the other ones I would recommend are, of course, yeah, like I said, Bitcoin, Chainlink. Both of them have got really good intrinsic value. Dogecoin. This is something I'm sure you've probably heard of. Let's actually search up Dogecoin right here. This is a really popular form of cryptocurrency that you've probably seen on Twitter or Reddit or somewhere. It is increasingly popular. But I would be very, very careful with Dogecoin because it has got more social value rather than intrinsic value. And basically people think that this is like the coin of the people. And so it often gets pumped right to the moon at random points. So I don't know, you've probably heard about Elon Musk shouting out Dogecoin and then it going straight rocketing up. You know, it is quite random sometimes. Dogecoin can be very random. I don't think that it's a great place to begin as a beginner, but it is definitely one that I would look out for, but also just be cautious with on the other side. So guys, what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to end that video. I really hope that you learned something about Coinbase and investing into cryptocurrencies, and I hope that some of you are going to go and try this out. Please be patient with this method. It is not a quick rich scheme. It is going to take time and patience, but that is going to be worth it, and you're going to thank me in the end. Hit the like and subscribe button if you learned something new, and comment down below what it was. Check the link in the description as well to get your $10 worth of free Bitcoin right away. And another important thing to remember is secure your internet connection. It is so important. Get a VPN and protect yourself. But I hope to see you guys in the next one. Hope you learned something new. See you later, guys.